have any questions, anything you want to be implemented, any questions for Bacchus-Baptiste when she come, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It's your meeting. That's why we haven't it in the communities. And the man who last year started the whole movement in terms of community meetings and have them all frightened. He is here with us tonight, the chairman of the New Democratic Party, Mr. Daniel Cummings, and he's going to speak to you now. I want to recognize the presence of one of the vice president, the major. I see he's slipping in the back there, but we spot you. Don't worry, he'll be here also to address you. So let us put our hands and welcome from West Kingston into West St. George, Brother Daniel Cummings.
Turn up the mic. When I say I'm fed up with HON, all you feel is joke I'm making. I don't want to hate on love, but sometimes I keep debating.
Yeah, thank you, DJ. West St. George, good night. Senator K. Bacchus-Baptiste, what an honor and privilege for me to come to GOMEA tonight to be part of this very auspicious occasion. Thank you, Bert, for introducing this program. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is about NDP. Tonight is about West St. George. And tonight is about K. Bacchus-Baptiste. I come here tonight for one simple purpose: to outline to you how an NDP government with K. Bacchus-Baptiste as part of it will change your life for the better. I come to you tonight to tell you a lot of the things that you already know, but to reinforce them. I come to you tonight because we are all aware that 2020 is the year of redemption in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And I come to make sure that when the roll is called, whenever they have the courage to ring the bell, West St. George will be returned to the fold of the New Democratic Party and in government. Ladies and gentlemen, before I tell you a little bit about Senator K. Bacchus-Baptiste, good night, my brother. I know quite a bit about these communities in West St. George. Having served for a number of years in the water business, was part of my duty to travel every community, to know every road and virtually where every house is. So I'm quite familiar. And I know that you know, since even Francis Gibson left, there has been nothing done to the roads in West St. George. Wherever you go, nothing done. I want to tell you something tonight. If there's one thing you understand that the New Democratic Party will do for you, when it comes to the area of health care, you would not have to go up to any financial complex to beg anybody to buy medicine for you. You won't have to be walking around Kingston with a prescription, stopping everybody you see, begging to buy basic medicine. An NDP government will implement a national health insurance scheme that will make sure that you can get your medicine and you can do basic blood tests and other tests at any facility in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That is what NDP is going to give to you. But in the area of infrastructure, I want you to understand this one thing. Senator K. Bacchus-Baptiste has been going throughout the length and breadth of this constituency. Not just about meeting people, not just about identifying all of the concerns, but principally to recognize where work has to be done in the constituency so that when we hit the ground running, we are ready to solve your problems left, right, and center. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a lady who has given herself to be your representative. I want you to pay close attention to me. Like myself, she has distinguished herself professionally as a distinguished lawyer in this country. She doesn't need politics for a living. In fact, politics has nothing to give her. But she has come forward to give herself to you and this country. I want you to understand that Senator K. Bacchus-Baptiste has for years been giving free service to people who couldn't get legal help. They call it pro bono. That's jargon for all the meanings that you don't pay. Free legal service. But you know, sometimes the law is the most confusing thing. But a lawyer like K. Bacchus-Baptiste cannot sit back and see that there is a need for legal service with the expertise that she has and not offer it. She has been subject to all kind of criticism from people who don't want to know. But she has taken on cases that involve human rights. You recall her work with the late Nicole Sylvester. You recall the tremendous work they did for justice in this country on so many fronts. All of this without charge to you, the people of this country. This is the background that Senator K. Bacchus-Baptiste brings to you, the people of West St. George, with a passion for service, a passion for truth and what is right. And I say to you, West St. George, it would not be long, when you will get the chance to go and exercise your franchise. But I plead with you, don't allow what has happened in the past in West St. George to happen again. You and I know that this community is bedrock NDP community. But you and I know that too many of us stay home and don't go and vote. I challenge every one of you to make sure when the time comes, you make sure your people, your children are registered, and you take everyone to go and exercise your franchise. And don't allow these people to steal your right. So understand this. You're going all the way with Senator K. West St. George, you're going all the way with Senator K. I challenge you. I know you can do it. I, as representative for West Kingston and shadowing for health, I am itching. My fingers are itching. My feet are ready to travel to make sure that with Senator K and the rest of the team, we move this country to the glory lands that NDP have made you accustomed to. Tonight, all I want to say to you, go all the way with Senator K. Thank you very much. Good night.